We're live.
We're live. John here, Autograph Fishman, with my co-host, Zach. We're just waiting for the second half of Zach Squared, but we're not worried about that, obviously, if I can speak.
You got it.
And we're just starting. So, how have you been, Zach?
Oh, we're here. Weather's starting to cool down a little bit. But it was nice today. I actually did some stuff out in the yard today, so it was a good day.
Oh, that's good. This is a time that I really don't like. Fall is the beginning of my hips and knees just not wanting to work with me.
Because all it's doing is saying, hey, guess what's coming in a month? It's winter.
Yeah. Well, at least winter, I'm used to it.
I hate winter.
But no, I'm not a fall person at all.
We never really get a long fall here. Usually it's like a week.
Traditionally, we don't have a long fall, but lately, the past, I would say 10 years, fall just keeps on going on and on.
See, it's weird. It's been the opposite here. We used to have longer falls, but lately they've been very, very short.
Interesting. So, way off the bat, I want to welcome off Susanna and Goza. Welcome, guys.
Hey, Susanna, the Goza. Yeah. Just in time. We're just getting rolling.
Yeah. So, let's get this up on the screen. I'm starting to get used to this.
I was going to say, look at you with your graphics.
Starting to get used to how StreamYard's working.
Oh, that's good.
So who I am sending to. First, before I show any, I have to say I'm kind of in a experimental kind of couple months. So I am sending to people who I have never seen get a successful return.
Hey, well,
I'm just sending to a team that they played for.
Hey, but you know what? I've had some good successes doing that.
One of these people on this list is one of those successes that you had. So, hey, Will. How are you, Will? So, I do have these notes on me. And first is Samuelson.
Good old Shell.
Which he's a good one to get. Then you have Gerald Willard. Lots of these are names I don't know, but they go for my 91 Don Ross.
Hmm.
Then you have
he signed.
Novano.
Or maybe he used to sign. I don't know.
He is one that I saw a few successes for.
Okay.
Chuck Krim. And you have Ed Winston.
That name rings a bell, and I don't know why, and it's not from him playing on the Pirates.
So I'm not the only one. There's a TV show, Winston. Sherlock Holmes. Elementary Winston. Oh, it's Winston.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll think of it at some point.
Then you have Gerald Young. Hi, Bri.
Hey, bud.
Rizzo. Rob Zamner, I've gotten in the past. Then you have Martin Lapointe.
Nice.
And these, what, one, two, three, are ones that I've never seen a successful return. I've gotten the third one before, but yeah. Cujo.
I've
Now,
heard he signed
Cujo,
in the past, but
well, Cujo grew up in Keswick, where I am.
Mhm.
So we actually grew up together. So I've kept in touch with him. I think I haven't talked to him in about 2, maybe 3 years. So I'm just sending it to his last known address that I know of.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if it comes back because haven't seen many people get him, especially lately.
And then you have Joe Carter. This is basically a send in to see how much he charges.
Last I heard, he was $5, but I couldn't find a working address for him unless they put a new one up.
I just sent it to the Jays.
Okay. The Alumni Association may have an address for him.
Yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things.
I think he's
I'm
$5.
going to try. It's just a Canadian stamp, so.
Yeah.
And then this one I've gotten in the past, and that's Pavel Bure.
Yeah, you should try him again.
Whenever he
What's the worst?
goes to the farm, he signs.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
So
because that's where I got Valerie.
yeah, no, he tends like he will go to the farm, and he does pick up a whole bunch of mail. So
Might be worth a card just to see.
yeah, it's just a. I'm pretty sure I'm sending a 91 Pro set, so I think I have like 10 of those.
I think everybody has like 10 of them.
And then you have Steph.
Oh, I remember the name Beauregard.
He is the one known for being traded 12 times in one off season.
That's a lot of times.
He was traded for Dominic Hasek twice.
Hmm.
Oh, in person is hard, Will. I haven't had one in close to 15 years in person.
Yeah, not since the last baseball game I went to. Be curious to
Then
see if
you
he
have Mike
signs.
Gordon.
Never seen anybody get him back.
I'm just throwing it out to the Flames.
You never know.
Nope, you never know. He probably signs for Detroit. But Detroit, every player for Detroit Chargers.
Yeah, they're part of that program.
So, I mean, it's a good charity.
Yeah, but now they changed it. They don't let you send things in anymore. Now you just order a signed photo.
Oh, that's different then.
Yeah, they changed it up last year, I think.
Something that I want to look up. Is the octopus still a mascot?
Oh yeah, the octopus is still there.
I wonder if they charge for him.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. He's got a lot of arms. They could just slap the suckers down across a bunch before they huck them out in the ice.
That's what I'm thinking. Then you have Tiger.
Can't remember if he. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he charges. Who knows?
I've
Yeah,
never seen a success of his.
neither have I. Now that you mention it,
Maybe on a different program, but
mm. And if they
now
got
this
good
one
numbers,
is a complete Hail Mary. I'm trying it. Gretzky.
hey, worked for me.
Yep.
Because that's the
I'm
thing.
trying Edmonton.
He's always been good to his fans. Always.
Oh yeah. It's just the whole timing thing.
Well, that's
He
the thing.
probably
It's
gets
just
millions of
can
things.
you catch him where he's going to be?
Yeah. So I'm trying Edmonton because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I've heard he will. If you time it right, he does collect his mail from Edmonton when he swings through there.
Yeah. I'm tempted to send it to St. Louis just as a joke.
Season starts what next month sometime, mid to late October.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. I think preseason starts in a couple weeks.
Yeah, so if you're going to send the Oilers, now might be the time to do it because I think he usually shows up around mid-season.
Oh yeah, this is why I'm saying. Yeah, we've discussed this on other things. This is a time where you want to send to current players right before the season starts,
Yeah, because it gives him plenty of
and
time.
yeah, and you'll probably get it when the season ends. But that at least you get it right.
Right.
Now this is a pretty much guarantee. Ace. Now, with this one, I did do something a little different. Now, I don't know if you guys, anybody here watching on the replay, will remember the old Toronto Blue Jays mascot's name and why they changed it.
I don't remember.
BJ.
Well, makes sense.
So I actually asked if it was possible if I could get a BJ autograph.
Hmm.
I asked for Ace, and I said a couple things. Why not, right?
Right.
It's not going to hurt. May just show that whoever's dealing with it knows I'm an actual fan, kind of thing that I
Yeah.
remember back then. And then you have Phil Housley.
Yeah, just don't send him a Jets card.
No, I did not find any Buffalo Sabres, but I'm sending them a Flames card and a Blackhawks card.
Yeah, he should be good.
Lots of people didn't like their time in Winnipeg at that time.
Yeah. So as soon as I find
Now,
another one of his, it's going back out.
yeah. So this one, I sent a card. It's almost guaranteed to come back, but I know the card's not coming back.
I wonder where
Patrick
he found an
Roy.
address for him because after he left the Canadiens, he's been kind of MIA. Not the Canadiens, the Avs.
I have to check, but he does have a private PO
Oh, okay.
that he will send. I think his secretaries deal with that.
Yeah, he has like the big stack of pre-signed ones. That's the one I got
Yeah.
from him. And Will,
Yeah.
he does not that I've ever seen.
Depends on what Messier you're talking about.
Well,
Hmm.
Mark I've
Mark
tried a
does
couple
not.
times and never heard back. So it is what it is.
So here's a couple I'm way too late for, but I have tons of cards for. And that's Dalton Vrasco, Jays. Okay, well, so Ron just goes for my Pro set, obviously, and my mini refs that I'm getting. I've gotten quite a few of those, so. And you have Kerry Foster. Now, this one is another one of those. I'm more interested in finding out how much he charges because I know he charges. I just can't find any information on it.
Mm.
And that's Larry Robinson.
I've got him in the past.
I sent to the Canadians.
Who was the previous guy?
Foster.
Oh, Corey Foster.
Yeah, Corey Foster. That has to do with my 91 Pro set. He's not a bad player. He's more of a third, fourth liner.
On Star Tiger, he signed a couple years ago, but does not charge, it looks like.
Well, Robinson?
No, Corey Foster.
Oh, Foster. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of successes for him.
Let's see. What is Larry charging? Let's see. Larry Robinson's free.
Oh, do you have an address?
Yeah, I'll send it to you when we're done.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's in the U.S.
Of course. Yeah, I'm going to try. If the Canadians don't come out, I'm going to try again. Yeah,
let me know.
Me,
he has an address down in Florida.
Yeah. So, this is another reason why I do the whole keep an eye on my phone. We got Brian Leach. I'm seeing successes, so.
You know, I've gotten him twice in the past.
Nice.
And it's good. Maybe he just took a break. Maybe he's signing again.
It's a possibility. And then one that I've gotten quite a few times in the past, Vinny Damhouse. Or Damphouse.
Pretty good grouping going out this month.
And then you have Brian Scrudland. Now, he likes to completely fill up your card with inscriptions.
I've seen, and they are glorious.
Oh, I know. I've got them once, and I have a whole bunch of pro sets that I want to send. I send them, so
I might send them again. It's been a while.
Yeah, there's no problem. Hi, Hare. So this one will end up being some trade bait because I just got the card. One of the cards I sent from Three Good Nerds, but it's Steve Lomer. So I mentioned this before, but there were, I did a yard sailing, and there were a couple people that I really wanted to send to, but I didn't just want to send a playing card to. So luckily, I found a garage sale, and I found a couple cards. One of them, I actually found. I was watching this guy's cards. He's a TTMer, and he got this person back. I'm not sure if I have the order right, but he got one of these people back, and it's from a show you either love or you hate. There's no middle ground. And yeah, it is in order, and that's Uncle Si. I hate to say it, but he doesn't. I don't think he has much time left. So
No, I've heard his health hasn't been doing very well.
that's one of those people. Um, I grew up, like not grew up, but my parents loved him. My mom absolutely loves him. And you know,
That's great.
Elf on the Shelf. We have
Um,
a side on the shelf.
oh, nice.
So it's over at my mom's because it's really my mom's. But yeah, we have a side on the shelf. So I'm sending him a couple playing cards. One for me, one for my mom. No, you're thinking of his brother,
Yeah, that was the other one.
Will. Um, yeah, it was his brother. Cy was a veteran in the Vietnam War. And then you have Tony Larissa. Tony.
Yeah, I
I
got
don't
him
need to
back
say
not
his
that.
name.
LaRussa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him back not that long ago.
I got hit. I just sealed it, but on the 88 tops, I'm sending.
Okay.
Oh, we got Zach.
Oh, let's go.
We got Zach. Now let's see if I
Now
can
let's
get
see if we can
down.
figure out how to add him.
The whole thing is, right now, it's not letting me go down to him.
I'm wondering it's because you're in the one display.
There we go.
Oh, you got him.
Yep,
Hey,
I did. Hey, Zach.
how's it going? Ooh. Can you hear him?
Not quite. I think you're muted, Zach.
Yeah, I can. Oh, nope. No, he's not muted, but I can't. Hmm. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. We'll continue, and it's pretty good timing because I have cards to show. So,
There you go. We'll figure it out. I've
see.
seen that happen
So,
before. It's happened to me a couple times, and I can't. Yeah, that might be a dip out and come back in. It might reset it.
yeah, so we got Franks. Franks. I keep on calling Jonathan Franks. I know
Yeah.
that's not how you pronounce his name.
I do too. I do too. But I know his name is Frakes, but I call him Franks.
Okay, so at least I'm not the only one. I can't help
No.
it. But when I was looking him up, he's actually at 100% success rate.
Oh, good. Well, I think
So,
I. Oh wait, I wanted to check. Did I have one? Yes, I did send one out to him.
nice.
I haven't heard back yet, but I did send one out to him.
Well, it is Jonathan. He's probably very busy.
Well, that's what it is. Who knows what he's doing if he's working on some project somewhere.
Well, he's not really an actor anymore, but he is directing a lot.
Yeah, he's moved behind the scene a little more.
Well, he started directing back with Star Trek.
Yeah.
He directed a bunch of the late ones, so.
Yeah.
And some of my favorite episodes were directed by Jonathan. I'm just trying to think of that science fiction TV show he had. Was it Believe It or
Oh,
Not?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah. So, top signers. And this is the first week I have ever done this that we do not have any ties. Everyone wins it flat out. So no surprise, we have Rob Lake. And then for baseball, we have Juan Gong.
One gone. Let's go.
Basketball. Now I'm doing this so I don't get messed up.
Right.
We have Robert Parrish.
Yeah, the Chief.
Now, I'm not a big basketball. I'm clueless with basketball. What year did Parrish retire?
1990 maybe? 1997.
Perfect. So I have about 900 stickers to open. I might get him. So that's one person I'll keep an eye out for.
Hey, do y'all hear me now?
Zach, take two.
You hear me now?
Hey, we have
hear you.
volume.
Okay, great.
Oh, we got an echo though.
Oh no, okay. No. Okay, let me go back and try to fix this.
Test.
Huh? I think we're good.
Oh.
Go back. Click the mute button.
So, we have football.
Yep. One of the best.
Yep. Now, I have, from the guy who I got all these cards from, a chance to get a whole bunch of these loose cards from this era. It's one that I'm going to try to get and keep an eye out for
He's really good.
Roger.
And he should be in the Hall of Fame.
He isn't?
He is not, but he should be.
Considering I don't know football in that age, and I know this guy, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he was very good.
Hey, y'all, can you hear me now?
Take 4.
Yep. All
Is there
right.
no
We
echo?
can hear you, and there's no echo. Perfect.
Oh, great.
Echo?
Woo!
Sweet.
All right, Hamster wants to say hey. Say hey to everybody. All right.
Hey.
What's up?
All right, go to bed.
So,
All right.
I have to do this cringe joke,
Oh, boy.
okay? This must be how a grilled cheese sandwich feels. Like the cheese in a grilled cheese sandwich feels being in the middle of two different Zachs. Like, I'm in the middle.
That's
I'm
right.
the all ball out. We have Zach
That's what-
squared. Finally in. Zach squared. So we're just going to finish off this slide, and then we'll go and actually introduce you properly, okay?
Awesome. Thank y'all for having me here tonight.
No.
Sorry about technical
This is
delays.
one. You are one of the people who I've wanted on big time.
Oh, awesome. I'm honored to be here with two of the best tonight.
Hades.
So we have golf.
Vlog.
And you have Lee Trelano.
See, I thought it would be Fred Couples again.
Golf is one of those things that I've noticed goes up and down.
Yeah,
So, and then racing. I'm sorry, guys, I had to do this. Richard Petty.
yeah, just because he won't send to Canada for whatever reason.
So something that I don't know how many times you've done this list, I've just realized that soccer. Oh no, other sports first. Other sports, and we have Michaela Schifrin.
Yeah, she's good.
But this is what I just realized: soccer comes after other sports in the listing.
Weird.
So it's the last any kind of sport category, and yeah. And you have Brianna Scary.
I may have to send to her.
Yeah. So non-sport is one I'm saying next month. If I can pull it off, I will send it this month. But we have Hank William Jr.
Been
He
seeing
is
a lot of him
big
come
time
back.
sending them out.
I saw Hank Williams Jr. one time in the Omni in 1991 with Doug Stone and Patty Loveless. That was a great concert.
No, he's big time sending them right now.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people been getting him back lately. Let's see if I can find something.
And then Pet of the Month, coming from across the bay from me, full of polls.
It's PETA.
PETA. Just let PETA have the stage for a couple minutes. Honestly, because I'm afraid of a cat.
Yeah.
So, hair of the month. The first hair of the month actually has a bit of a story behind it. And you guys are baseball guy. Oh, you guys know baseball enough
Excuse
to
me.
know the story between, like, for the New York Yankees with the hair. So I have to go with Donnie Baseball.
Oh, look at that luxurious mullet.
Love it.
That's a thing of beauty right there.
It is on record. It's in, like, now they don't have that hair thing on the Yankees. But before they cut that out, he had the longest hair in Yankees history.
I was going to say, they rarely had, even back in the day before they instituted that, they rarely had long-haired guys.
So, with that in mind, here's the actual hair of the month for Donnie Baseball. Simpsons.
Yeah.
Love it.
I don't think he knows what sideburns are. But then didn't he walk away? It's like, I still like him better than Marge Schott.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, still like him
Yes,
better
he
than
did.
Marge Schott and walked, or something. Yeah, it's like, that's funny.
Oh, hey, Julie. How
Hey,
are
Julie.
you? So, no, that's just one of those iconic Simpsons.
Oh, it was
Where
great.
so
I told
many.
you to shave off those sideburns.
But you also have Daryl Strawberry,
Oh, there's a bunch.
Ken Griffey Jr., like, so many people actually playing their own
Yeah,
characters.
there's a lot of guys in that episode.
And then you have the second one. I'm going to have a hard time pronouncing his name. Yuli Yuli Grau? But it doesn't matter. Look at that hair.
That's a thing of something.
Woo.
Look at that.
So I'm glad, Zach, that you were able to make it for this part because we are coming up to the cards of the month. And
Y'all hear
I
me?
picked these
All right.
cards. Yeah, we
Y'all
hear
hear
you
me?
perfectly fine.
I just want to make sure. Sorry about any extra noise. My daughter's are running in here. They love Hamster is big into whenever I do a live stream. So I'm sorry if she keeps.
Oh, no worries.
No, no worries.
No worries at all. No
She wants to
worries
be
at
the
all.
star of the channel. I
But,
tell you, she's trying to take over the channel. Sorry.
Right.
No, cards of the month. I picked the 2 cards that I think would go perfectly in my in our guest's PC. And usually they're completely off the wall also. So we have the 2013 Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow Spectators First Edition, number SHP SP something. But it's a sunflower.
Love it. I love it. That's awesome.
They number their stuff so weird. Look at that.
Hey, train
Princess
card.
of Sunflowers.
That's awesome. I love that card. That's pretty sweet. You know, I grow lots of sunflowers. Zach the gardener loves that photo.
That's pretty cool right there.
That's right.
If you like this one, you'll like the next one a little bit more. We have 1905 Cincinnati Game Co. Flowers number A8. So 1908 or 1905.
Wow. Look at that.
That's cool. That is super cool. I love that one too.
And on sports card, it's not sports card. Check out mycards.com. It was under $20.
I was going to say, for some reason, I would think that would be really weirdly affordable, even over 100 years old.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you some tobacco cards that Kevin Random Reed sent me. Gardening tobacco cards from the 1930s.
Oh, those
Yeah,
are. I love those.
Sweet.
They
I
are
love
so
those
cool.
old tobacco
At some point tonight, I'll show them to you. They're so cool. I got 2 awesome tobacco cards. One Sensei Domino sent me some sweet 1935 card, but also Random Rips Kevin sent me some, and they're the coolest cards I've ever had. Gardening cards, you know. I just love that.
I do remember Sensei sending a bunch of those tobacco cards out to people.
Really, I was looking at those cards tonight. They're one of my favorites in my collection. Really thankful for Tony.
I love them.
So this is a new segment.
It's beautiful.
Record of the month. I was talking to an old friend of mine, Joe Connors. He owns a shop. There's this information. It'll be in the description. I'm going to give myself the big screen. This is record of the month. So he's going to be giving 1 record each month for me to show off. And today it is Elvis.
Let's go.
So this is Deluxe 2 record set. It's Elvis Forever.
Oh, so like a compilation album?
Yeah, it looks like it. I have to turn on the light because. So it has on side 1, Treat Me Nice, I Need Your Love Tonight. That's When Your Heart Aches Begins. GI Blues, which I like that one. Blue Hawaii, Easy Home. Easy Come, Easy Go. Side 2 is Suspicion, Puppet on the String, Heartbreak Hotel, One Night, Memories, Blue Suede Shoes. Side 3, Are You Lonesome Tonight? High Heel Sneakers, Old Shep, Rip It Up, Such a Night, and A Fool Such as I. And the last side is Trudy Fruity, In the Ghetto, Wearing My Ring Around Your Neck, Wooden Heart, Crying in the Chapel, and Don't Cry. So, yeah. I'm quite happy about that one. I just like randomness with my
Oh, yeah.
records myself.
Plus, it's Elvis, and it's a compilation album. How do you go wrong?
Legend.
You can't go wrong with Elvis. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you try, you can't go wrong with Elvis.
Right?
Legend.
So,
Well, that'll be fun.
Let's
See what
just-
comes out next.
go straight to Zach. Guess which one?
Ah,
Bigger channel, Zach.
That
Which
one.
one?
no, that would trust
No,
me. It'd be
don't be excited.
There you
Let's
are.
call
It'd be that
you
one.
Sports Card.
Okay.
Oh, we can call you Frugal.
Frugal. All of them, really. The three Zacks of YouTube. That's what I've been calling them lately. The three Zacks.
That's
of
right.
YouTube.
All Zach all the time.
So, I'm going to ask a typical question. What got you into YouTube?
Oh, I don't even remember. Be honest. Yeah, I never really watched much YouTube at all before I started. And I think I just started watching sports card content. I mean, I've been a collector my whole life, but like I think one day I just stumbled upon YouTube sports cards and I started watching it. It got me addicted and I've loved it. And I was like, I remember I was talking at the time, my brother-in-law, and I remember that Thanksgiving, I said, he had a YouTube channel, and I said, "Do you think I should do this? This would be kind of cool." And he's like, "You should try it, Zach." And so I did, and I did it on, this year will be 5 years of Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles come January 1st. And it's a great story. My mom, it was in the middle of COVID, and my mom had COVID on Christmas Day. So I couldn't spend Christmas Day with my family. So what I did was I went down the basement of my house and I ripped a pack of 2020 Update, and it just started from there, And that's how it all started. I hated it. I couldn't spend Christmas with my family that year, but it started Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles, and I can remember all the cards I pulled out of there. I pulled a Ken Griffey Jr. out of there. I was so excited, because growing up in the 80s and 90s, I loved Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, yeah, because everybody was chasing that 89 Griffey back in the day.
Oh, yeah. That was the peak of my collecting years right then, 89, 86, up to 91, 92, that peak junk wax era. So, that's how it all started with YouTube. And then it went from opening packs to, I really had started this channel to be sports cards and collectibles, not just sports cards, be it into like action figures, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, all the stuff I loved as a kid. But then the sports card thing just was really peaking at that time with COVID. And then I did a video where I went sports card hunting, and then it just took off. And then I started doing the shorts, and it's been awesome. I've really enjoyed this. Last 5 years has really, really been awesome. And you two guys are a main part of that. And a lot of people out there. And I really appreciate so many out there that supported me over the years. And I met some awesome friends. And
brother, you done blowed up like a tick on Dracula.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's awesome support. And you want to know something, John? I don't know if you know this, but Zach up here, he named my other channel Zach the Frugal. Do you remember that, Zach?
I did, because you kept calling yourself cheap, and I remember the comment. I said, "Come on, man, you're not cheap, you're frugal."
That's right, and I always have taken that ever since. Zach is the official name.
Because
the Frugal.
I remember because you're like, "Don't worry, y'all, I'm cheap," and I'm like, "Nah." And after like 4 or 5 episodes, or things like, "Nah, you're not cheap, you're frugal," and then and then thus Wit was born.
That's right. So Zach named my other channel. That's how I got the name. In fact, what I did was last year, I got rid of the gardening and farming part, and I just did now I have a separate garden and farmer channel. So because the frugal things exploded, like I'll be honest with you, I think the frugal channel may be Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. I've been doing this stuff called Dollar General penny shopping, and then videos have been exploding. I just hit monetization on that channel, and I'm going into these Dollar Generals, finding stuff for a penny, and I'm getting just it's almost as big as my videos were in the middle of COVID. And so
it makes sense because people are so angry with how expensive things are right now. So if they can see somebody like, hey, look at what I got for under $1, they're going to tune in.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the one who showed people the whole Fanatics trick. Where you buy pop and you get $25 off?
Yeah. I love to find deals. that's what I started doing. I used to just go out to Walmart and Target and try to find cards. During COVID, you couldn't find cards at all. We were all just trying to find anything in the stores. But what's happened now is that you're seeing a lot of the cards in the stores, but the stuff is a fortune. Like, it makes me sick going into Walmart now when I'm seeing $40 blaster boxes of Topps Chrome. And so what I started saying to myself is, I'm going to start finding deals, cheap stuff that we can afford. And I started sharing that on the channel. Now, I'll just say this. I have not done a lot of videos this year because I've really been working on Zach the Frugal and getting it monetized, but I've just started back getting more videos out lately. I kind of stopped my live streams too because it's just been doing 2 channels has been a lot, but I'm getting back into it now that I hit monetization on Zach the Frugal.
Well, that's what it is. Once you hit that milestone, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and my goal was to get Zach the Frugal monetized. That was my number 1 goal. I hit that, so now I can spend. I've kind of put Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles on shorts, just shorts mostly. I've done a couple long form videos, but not many, like GameStop grading and stuff. But I haven't done many videos at all this year because I've been working on Zach the Frugal. But I'm getting back at it. I've already started to plan some live streams. I'm gonna try to do 1 live stream a month now, and then I'm gonna start to do a little bit more content. I've been doing some rant content videos where I've been just kind of ranting a little bit, just shooting off my mouth, and those are fun because they don't cost me anything. And I do try to still keep it positive, but there's just some things in the hobby that frustrate me, like the overpriced cards and stuff like that.
Well, the thing with doing it once a month, you leave people hungry for more.
Right. Yeah. And it's not that massive a commitment when you're like, oh, okay, I did it. And then 3 days later, oh crap, got to prep for the next one.
Yeah. And for me, I was bringing in guests, and it's so hard to be able to bring a new guest in every week. And then I had a couple of people flake out. I don't want to say flake. I don't know. Those people are probably not watching because they don't really.
No, but that's the thing. It's like sometimes last minute stuff pops up. It always does.
Yeah, I kind of got disappointed because I had a guy on Instagram that I was following, and I thought he'd be a great guest. And I asked him, and he didn't show up one night, and I kind of was a little frustrated with that. And I was like, this just may not be worth it. So, and also my time, I got a lot of good things going on, and so once a month may be best, for me to just.
No,
it's a good monthly gathering.
I honestly don't know how people can do it weekly unless it's just the 2 people.
Yeah, it was tough, and I had fun doing it, and I loved it. Be honest with you, the community here is so awesome. The sports card TTM community, and the collectibles community in general. But it just got to be too much, and I'm raising I'm taking care of my girls on my own, and I have the farm, and it's just a lot going on. So it's best that I just kind of cut it to a month and try to put out content.
Real life gets in the way sometimes.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So I think you guys were reading my script because my next question was going to be asking about Zach the Frugal. Frugal? Am I pronouncing it right?
Frugal, yeah.
What does that mean?
It's such a weird word.
Yeah.
But that's English for you.
Yeah.
It's like I said in my one video, English is a language that beats up other languages and roots through their pockets for loose grammar.
I wonder what gave you that idea.
Knowing the language for 40 plus years.
No, but I'm really enjoying that one. Unfortunately, being in Canada, lots of the deals don't work for us.
Yeah.
But it still gives inspiration.
Right? You'll have Dollarama. That's like a dollar store. Right?
Yeah, but it's still unfortunately, it is a lot different.
Yeah. John, there you go. There's your new channel. John,
my 4th?
Yeah, your 19th channel.
Actually, now that you say that,
oh Lord, that is my response.
If you notice in the little thing on the bottom, it's Robert's A Mess of Things birthday.
That's right.
And he actually found Prestige in the States.
You can now and then.
Prestige, he bought a whole bunch of Prestige in the States. I didn't even think of it until that 1 second. So I'll have to ask him where he got it from. But, he has it in his box, in his daily rips.
Minute rips.
Mini Rips,
just
yes.
baby.
Rips. Love Robert and Mess of Things. One of the great channels. You know, every morning he puts out a great video, and he pulled one time. I was on his list, and he pulled me a numbered out of 50. Freddie Freeman, Ronald Acuna, Ozzie Albies, Dansby Swanson, relic, quad relic card. It's one of my favorite in my collection, and so
Wow.
thankful to Robert and Mess of Things. Yeah,
That's
it's
a
great.
big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he
very
pulled a when he first started. He pulled a Mike Trout rookie card autograph,
No, I saw that one. That was a monster. I couldn't believe he pulled that. I saw that episode.
and then last month he pulled the same card redemption out of a like a cheap box, but he got a redemption. Unfortunately, expired
Yeah.
for a autograph rookie card.
Awesome.
Bummer. I know with my luck, if I ever get a redemption, it's going to be an expired one.
Yeah, I never pulled a redemption.
Neither have I. I
I
know.
pulled all the other stuff, but I even pulled a Kobe Bryant relic one time, but I never pulled a redemption.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
I
can honestly
pulled
say all
one.
the stuff I've opened never had a redemption card.
That is interesting, actually.
I've
Well,
pulled some
considering I
weird
just
things
pulled my
for
first
that.
autograph out of a pack on my birthday, so anything's possible.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
I saw that. That was a great episode, by the way. I watched that.
Thank you. So, this is something that everybody asks, but I put a twist to it. I think I started at last guest, but I do put a twist on it. So, I'm looking for your Mount Rushmore of players, but underrated players.
Just one.
Well, I know
This
one of
guy
them.
right
So, your
I was gonna
underrated
say we know one
Mount
of them right off
Rushmore
the
players.
bat.
Now, that's four of them, right? I'm thinking of the Rushmore. I was on the Rushmore show a while back. Kurt and Andy. Yeah, that's four, right? You got.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, definitely Murphy would be on there. He would be on the Mount Rushmore for sure. Oh, you know what? I have a TTM of one of them. Hold on. Let me get my back screen off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I got a TTM of one. This guy right here is my favorite player of all time. You're going to see my nasty office for a few minutes. Sorry, y'all. This is.
Woo,
I
the
got
office.
I've been selling some of those penny items on eBay, and I got all these boxes back here.
It actually isn't that bad.
Oh,
You should see my office.
This guy right here, Steve Bartkowski, man.
Oh, let me give you a big screen.
Oh, there you go.
He was one of my favorite players all the time as a childhood. When I was a kid, I used to, wear that number on the helmet in my jersey when I was a kid. And this is probably one of my favorite TTMs of all times. I love that red Falcons uniform. I think it's beautiful.
Nice.
The
Yeah.
Red Falcons helmet is one of the most
Oh, gosh.
underappreciated pieces of sports apparel.
Why did they not wear this today? They do occasionally bring back the retro jerseys, but they don't bring back the entire retro jersey that's here today. And that really disappoints me because the Falcons, people in Atlanta love that. Well, that would be my
red
second
helmet's
one.
So classic.
Oh man, I couldn't think of the other two. That's a good one. Okay, you got Murphy, Bartkowski. Man, I don't know. I be honest with you, John. That's a great question.
I'll give you time.
How about Stetson Bennett? I know
Okay.
he's the backup quarterback for Matthew Stafford, but
No, but you know what? Considering Stafford is made out of wet tissue paper and hope at this point, he could see some playing time.
that boy, that's Stetson Bennett, man. He's a backup quarterback, but every time in the preseason, he wins a game for the Rams. And I just love Stetson Bennett.
He played well in preseason. He played real well in preseason.
We were watching him the other night, and we watch him that's the only thing we watch. I don't even watch Falcons preseason as a Falcons fan. But we watch Stetson Bennett because we love him as a Georgia Bulldog. And, we love him. I mean, he just came he took the Chargers down the field and won the game the other night in preseason. I was like, man, he's just so underrated.
You think about it this way. Stafford inevitably is going to get hurt because he's 1,000 years old. Jimmy G's going to come in. He'll play 3 games before he gets hurt. So there's a very good possibility somewhere probably after week 10 or so, we might see Stetson Bennett take his first NFL start.
And Stetson Bennett was a walk-on player at Georgia. The kid had no hope, and that he won 2 national championships for Georgia. And every time that he gets knocked down, he comes back. Like in NFL, nobody thought he could even play in the NFL, and there he is in the NFL. I just think,
and there he is. People are saying, if Stafford goes down, the Rams might be okay for a stretch.
Yeah, so I think he would be one. I think of underrated players.
I can give you a idea for a 4th one, maybe. Atlanta player, Ron Gant.
Ron Gant. Oh yes, and guess what? I got his TTM right here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, Ron Gant is.
Daughters right there. Shout out to Ron Gant, one of the great TTMers, and he does Channel 5 News here in Atlanta. Good Morning Atlanta. And I watch him on the news in the morning.
Nice.
Oh, here's another TTM for Ron Gant Stadium Club right here. Shout out to Ron Gant and the TTM show right here. Let's go. I can show those cards off here before we even get going today.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, David.
We got a big are y'all in the Kelly and Jordan squad fantasy football league?
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, you can't. Well, we have a big draft tonight, and shout out to David. I'll be there.
Yeah, I know. Jewel, I've been talking with Jewel. Here's one for you, Zach and John. I thought I had a pretty good draft the other day. I got Bo Nix, Zay Flowers. I got Jamar Chase. I got AJ Brown, and then I get my draft grade of D-.
Oh wow! Well. Just wait till the season comes, and you'll probably be like an A+.
And it's like, okay, well, guess what? Geno Smith is my backup quarterback. Will take me to victory.
There you go.
Hey, whoever knows.
Ugh.
So this is something that I actually kind of look forward to doing now. I've done it for like maybe 4 months, and that's finding random photos I find on the internet.
Reminds me, John, while you're running it, I'll give some running commentary.
Yeah.
You ever watch the TV show, the old show Top Gear, right?
Yeah.
They did a segment similar to this, and for one season, and he called it, it's like, this week I went on the internet and I found this. And it would come up with some completely ridiculous.
I actually found Monty Python for free with ads on YouTube.
Nice.
So yeah, you have the grabbing of the plane, of course.
I'm looking at who my running backs are.
I mean, some of these pictures are just beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Like the soccer ball.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, some of these pictures, like I classify them as funny. Some of them are just perfectly timed photos, and these aren't Photoshop, by the way. They're just perfectly timed. You don't know the Photoshop ones.
Oh, that's cool. I love that.
I remember back in the day trying to get these on the digital, not digital, but the old-fashioned film.
The plane.
That's awesome. Oh, what's going on there?
That is, I know exactly what's happening there, and that is a beautifully timed shot.
Yes, long jump.
That is the entry into the long jump pit right there. Yeah. Freaking fish.
Okay, with this one, it's not just that he's holding the sun, it's what he's wearing. There's just something off. Please tell me I'm not the only one who sees it.
Looks like he's wearing a windbreaker.
Yeah. I don't know. It just this picture
It looks like a
just kind of-
graduation robe, like he's speaking at a college graduation.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Like, he's only missing the hat. It looks like a commencement photo.
Yeah, and I know that because I work at a college. Because they always, when they're speaking at graduation, they have to wear that.
Yeah, they have the robes and the.
Oh yeah, at the college I work at, we get there, we have to be there, and they march in. You know, all the professors march in with those suits and.
Oh yeah.
perfectly timed photo.
Kid's got a giant head. Oh, hello, friend.
But two really tough guys, though.
Well, that's what makes it funny.
Exactly.
I think you might want to consult a physician at this point. Oh, and David, for the record, it was a D minus.
I
What
agree.
are we
Davey.
looking at?
They should join us. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I'm so angry at Yahoo. Screw those guys. Screw those.
I
calls.
just like looking at this picture because it's number one, Connor McDavid. Number two, Edmonton Oilers.
There's all kinds of weird stuff going on. Yeah, that's not how you spell that.
It's just
That's
a
actually-
look on her face.
That's actually really funny. And that's really well done, too.
Like, I know it's a Halloween thing. I know it's a costume, but it's the facial expression that does it.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
He looks like he's eating the bat.
Oh,
Well, he's licking it.
Yeah.
man.
Adam's store closet in the house. Let's go.
I think he missed it.
Maybe.
All I can think of whenever I see this, I know he's not pitching, but a little bit outside.
Yeah. Just a bit outside. Excuse me.
It's amazing how
I
short
think
stuff.
this is what the Major League Baseball Association needs to do is do full contact.
It's either that
That
or the
was
Savannah
amazing.
Bananas.
Hey, Adam. But I think that would put up ratings.
Tell you this, Savannah Bananas got 100,000 people in Clemson Stadium, and they came to Atlanta, and they sold out every night the whole weekend. A
Oh,
lot of
just
people
from
down there.
the
Unbelievable.
past week or so, my dad was telling me my sister went to see the Bananas play in Pittsburgh, and they sold out PNC Park both nights they were there.
I'm telling you, when they were here in
Bananas are-
Atlanta, everybody was going. It was huge.
Actually, I've seen a lot of clips because that's all I can do about the Bananas, and I'm really enjoying the Bananas also.
They're
My
making
friend got to go
baseball
down to
fun
Savannah,
again.
where their home headquarters is. Their home stadium is down there, and he got to see them. You know, a home game in their home stadium in Savannah. He said it was awesome. He took his family down there. He said it was one of the best trips.
That would be a cool thing to see them play.
Oh, I agree. It reminds me of the Globetrotters.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's the baseball version of the Harlem Globetrotters.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So I didn't miss the point.
Aw.
Globetrotters were great back in the 80s. You know, when you had them on like the Scooby Doo show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're
Globetrotters.
talking about iconic things.
Oh.
Okay, I was almost not going to put this on.
Why? That's his last name. I know exact. I think depends. There were a couple of them. I know the one used to play for the Steelers. He was actually half decent. Willie Gay, I think. Yeah, I think it was Willie Gay.
Look at that face.
That's
Oh,
Eli
poor
Manning.
Eli. That's
Oh,
the
poor Art.
typical Manning face.
Oh, that's what Arch looked like yesterday after he lost to Ohio State.
Good. Did you see what Peyton said after seeing the
No.
stats? He's like, he said, I think Arch was adopted.
That's what I kept saying yesterday. I was watching the game. I was like, "Yeah, he's no Peyton."
Yeah, I'm betting Cooper didn't answer his phone that night because Peyton and Eli were calling.
Skipper Eli, Skipper GG.
It's like, yeah, I'm just like, oh, Peyton's calling. Nope. That's right. No matter how much it hurts me, I always
Oh yeah.
go
I love
back.
this time of the year. It's probably my favorite time of the year in sports. Is this fall with football and basketball and hockey and baseball playoffs. It's just a great time of the year.
Yeah, this is a great time.
And if you
of
think
the
about
year.
it, yesterday was the last Sunday until February of 2026 that there will be no football on
Yeah,
Sunday.
that's awesome. And think about this
But
next one. We get college and NFL in the same weekend. I mean, I'm a big college fan and NFL, so
Exactly.
I love it. I can't wait.
Well,
I'm not a basketball player, but I know that's not how you play the game.
it is if you're Air Bud.
Well, Airbud, he ain't.
No. Yeah, I think that's photoshopped.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's old Zion.
I was going to
You know
say he ain't that big yet.
That's how big his cards were worth in 2019-20 during the COVID explosion. But then now they're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, and then 2 years later.
The hype is over.
What? I mean, how many big time rookies have we seen that happen to?
Oh yeah, I remember seeing back in the day. I saw this guy one time. I can't remember the name of his channel, but he bought like a $20,000 Zion card. I was just thinking the other day, man. I was like, what is that worth today? I mean,
I'll bet you can get rid of the comma.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say something. We're not going to say it completely because I don't want to accidentally get into trouble. But we have the Hulk. We have the Red Hulk. And now we have the Hulk.
And
The
She-Hulk
basketball Hulk.
too, you know.
Yeah, the Pelican Hulk.
Yeah.
That's another reason I didn't play basketball.
Okay, imagine doing a dunk and then it being dunked in your own face.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. At least it was a basketball, not the sports I used to deal with.
Yeah. Shock put, right?
I've seen too many close calls, and I don't like thinking about them. They are frightening.
Okay, so I meant to have a slide right before this saying, reminding WWE told us not to do this at home. So
Right.
can you remember what this might bring up?
Oh, it's going to be something ridiculous. Oh, the pit stop? Yeah. Or no, they took him to Pittsburgh. That's what it was called. Which is ironic considering they were from Allentown.
Yeah.
They used to have that table they'd come out with back in the day, you know, and throw people through the tables. Like on
Oh,
WWE.
yeah. It was the 90s were a time where they not.
Oh, they were. I love wrestling.
Like, I don't even want to know what this. I mean, I know what's going on, but it's like, who thought to do this? Okay, now I see why somebody thought to do it, because that is the perfect,
Like I said,
that is the perfect shot.
they warned
of-
us not to do this.
What was that?
in real life.
Ronaldinho hitting the super kick. Yeah, it's going to be Bob Backlund.
Not quite.
Ah, that was close.
That's Brutus Barber Beefcake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's he choking? Is that who is that he's choking?
Roddy. Oh,
Piper?
Looks like Brutus got himself a jobber.
yeah, he has a jobber, and I think Roddy has
He has Bret Hart.
Anvil.
No, that's Bret Hart.
Is that Bret?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bret. Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't tell the face.
Anvil's a little bit bigger.
I watched an interview last night of Brutus Barber Beefcake talking about him and Shawn Michaels and some of his beef. It was an interesting video I watched last night.
So this could be anything.
Yeah, Well, you talk about iconic matches though, Flair and Steamboat.
There he is. He's still alive. He's still running it today, baby. That's Ric Flair, baby.
Okay, this was one I found this picture, and I had to look for a picture to go with it.
Is that Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with him right there?
Oh, that could be Macho Man coming off the top with the elbow.
That's a good one. I should have used it.
Yeah,
I used the spear.
You can kind of sort of see a spear.
That's not Goldberg, is it?
No, is that?
No, that's
Rock?
Batista.
Batista,
Oh.
yeah.
Batista and I think Roman Reigns.
Looks like it, yeah. Later, Adam.
Okay, so no more WWE stuff. Yeah, no problem, Adam. We're just having fun hanging out right now.
Adam, man. He's my Bray's brother.
Oh, nope.
Okay,
Pass.
if you know me, I love soccer players getting hurt. I don't know why. It's just a thing.
Because it's nice to see them actually have a reason to cry and complain and hold something.
Pretty much.
See, that doesn't feel good. No matter how you slice it, that just doesn't feel good. Having had that happen several times, getting hit in the face with any sort of ball, soccer, basket hurts.
He almost looks like the Elephant Man.
A little bit. Well, we all know what's coming.
Nope, nothing's coming after this. It's just gotta go with it.
I thought it was would have been the Looney Tunes frog.
Oh, I wish. If I was thinking.
All right.
Now we got the albums.
Oh, where'd it go?
He needs to be on a list.
Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot to process. Is it
Where
the
do you
Super
start?
Fun Show Flying album or the Super Flying Fun Show album?
Does it matter? Is it
I
chicken?
guess in the grand scheme of things, not really. Yep. That sounds ominous. We are only here for you.
With that mustache.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's rather ominous.
And I can't see on my thing because there's a slide thing. But what does the shirt say? Nicole's at Raymond?
Nichols and Raymond.
Nichols and Raymond, yeah.
Yeah, Nichols and Raymond. So I'm guessing that's the. I don't know which one's Nichols and which one's Raymond, but
Doesn't matter. They both belong on the list.
Jesus. Well, I know what I'm looking for at the next garage sale.
Oh, I'm looking for them.
Nope.
What is that?
I don't even want to know. That's not English. I'll tell you that for free.
Looks
That
like
might,
No,
Miss
it's not.
that might be
It
Portuguese.
reminds me of a drug addict cabbage.
Garbage Pail Kid.
Yeah.
Not garbage pail. Garbage pail.
No.
The actual garbage pail kids.
Okay,
yeah.
That's if the Cabbage Patch Dolls found fentanyl.
Yeah.
You know what? Last weekend, I was in Cleveland, Georgia, We drove by Babyland General, that home headquarters of Cabbage Patch Kids.
Really? It's still there.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so Zach, this is my goal. All right,
Let's do it.
NHL will bring another team to Atlanta.
Man.
All right,
Yeah.
within 10 years, that team will come to Canada.
No.
Let's bring
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be
let's
like,
bring
oh,
Quebec
it's like,
Nordiques.
well, wait. Now, hold on. Where did the Predators move? Did they move to Canada? They became the Jets, didn't they?
No.
Yeah.
The Thrashers moved to.
Thrashers came to the Jets.
Or not the Predators, the Thrashers. Yeah, the
Right,
Thrashers,
and then down here
Jets,
below, you see
Flames.
Atlanta
So
Flames.
let's go Atlanta, Quebec.
Yeah.
How about Quebec and Atlanta get a team in the next 10 years? How about that?
Just combine them. Call them the Atlanta Nordiques and be done with it.
Yeah. Play half the season in Quebec and the other half the season in Atlanta.
Yeah, there you go. Play the warm half in Quebec
Sure.
and then come down south for the latter half, or come down
That's
south
right.
for the worst
That's right.
part.
That's right. Well, exciting
So
news
this-
here in Atlanta. We have built a stadium we're in the process of building an NHL stadium. It's going to be they're building it over for Forsyth County, and I think it's a 14,000 seat arena, and it's going to be built like the Battery. You know how the Braves? Have you ever heard of the Battery? They have this big all these restaurants, and when they built the Braves Truist Park Stadium they play in today, they built this all these restaurants and all these. It's really awesome. It's an attraction to the Braves Stadium, and it's really, really grown the Braves' attendance. And they're trying to do the same thing with this NHL stadium. And so, but their goal is to draw an NHL team to this arena, and it's going to be exciting to see.
Well, that's the thing, and that's the way to do it. If you have this big arena that already has a crowd, and you can sell out, and a 14,000 seat arena, that's a big arena.
Yeah,
that is a
what was the
big-
number in
that
it?
is a-
I saw it the other day. It's going to be huge. And they're right now. They're talking. Well, if we don't get an NHL team, what are we going to use this for? I guess they'll use it for concerts and stuff like that.
You use it for concerts.
Well, that's
You'd probably get college basketball tournaments from the NCAA.
Yeah. And the thing is, it would be an awesome. Okay, in Atlanta, where they're building this stadium is in the northern suburbs, and Atlanta has a lot of transplants from the north. A lot of people from Pittsburgh, New York, Detroit, Chicago have all moved down, especially in the 90s. In the 90s, we had an influx. Cleveland, I lived in Cleveland for a summer, and a lot of those people said, yeah, my brother moved to Atlanta. I mean, a lot of transplants. And they live. The thing is, where the Thrashers was in downtown Atlanta, where a lot of them didn't live. Where this stadium is in the heart of where a lot of the transplants live. So these guys are Penguins fans and other city fans.
They know that no matter what hockey team comes in, they're probably guaranteed a sellout.
Exactly. Now you might have more fans of the other team than it's like Zach's Steelers, man.
But that's with any expansion team at the start. You're always going to have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But history will repeat itself, hopefully, and we will get our team in Quebec. I'm sorry. That's all I can say.
Maybe both. Maybe we can get one. There's talk of one in Houston, Atlanta, Quebec, and what's the other city we was talking about? I think there was one other one, but
no, there was a fourth. Yeah, there was a fourth city, and I can't. Was it?
So it was.
Was it Portland?
Maybe it was Portland.
I think it was Portland.
Yeah, maybe it was Portland.
There's a few teams,
but
I have to say, because I was thinking about this earlier, everybody keeps on saying bring back the Expos, right? That would probably be the stupidest thing to do, even though I love the Expos, because knowing I'm from Canada, nobody in Quebec, like the province of Quebec, liked the Expos.
That's a shame.
So you have to act like we need a second team, yes, but you have to put in like BC because Quebec doesn't like baseball.
Yeah, I remember watching a lot of Braves games
What,
when they played the
Vancouver?
Expos, and there wasn't a lot of attendance there in the stadium. Like there wasn't a big attendance.
Yeah, no, because I would, because they were in the Pirates division, so I saw them come through Pittsburgh a lot in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, they were still pretty decently attended games, but it wasn't like when, you know, St. Louis was coming in or Cincinnati when they had Ken Griffey was coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. But the whole thing was that overall, nobody really cared for the Expos in Quebec. So, and when I say Quebec, I mean the province, not just the city.
Well, I think
So,
baseball.
I'm just loading up a picture right now.
But then
If
it
you're
makes you
wondering what
wonder,
I'm doing,
because Vancouver cared so little about basketball and the Grizzlies left, do you think they would care about baseball?
that is a thing that I wonder about,
You know, because
and that I
the
do
Vancouver
worry
Grizzlies
about.
were only there for what, 5 years before they moved to Memphis.
But I really can't think of any other place to put a baseball team.
Well, I think that the Major League Baseball commissioner said he wants to expand, and I think it's probably going to be Charlotte or Nashville, maybe in that. And then they've talked about other places too, but I think Charlotte and Nashville are really leading the way.
Charlotte and Nashville are two pretty big hub cities, actually, that already have other pro sports teams.
I think.
Yeah, I do have a question, right? And I know it's completely being said many times, but why is it called the National League when it's only the American people playing it?
Well, it's because they needed another one. They were the opposition to the American League.
Okay, well then, if it's the American League, why is that the only team, only league that a Canadian team plays?
But back in the day, the Expos were a National League team.
Back in the day, it made sense.
Yeah, because like I said, they were the fifth or sixth in the. I don't even remember what the division was called back then. It was the Pirates, the Expos, the Reds, the Cardinals, and for a very brief period of time, the Astros.
Yeah.
People forget that back in the day, the Astros were a National League team.
Yeah, especially in the 80s.
Early 90s and late 80s were an amazing time to be a Canadian baseball fan.
Oh, yeah, with Toronto running rampant.
Well, Toronto, I would say starting in the late 80s. Then you have, obviously, the World Series. And then you have Montreal, who should have, in my mind, and in lots of people's minds, should have won the 94 World Series.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, during the strike year, 100%. 100% they should have. 100% they should have.
Okay, so Zach Sports Card Collections, Sports Cards, I found this picture, and it may bring back horrible memories, but I want to know what you think about this guy.
Oh, he's a good player. I wasn't too heartbroken about the Blue Jays victory. I was proud of him, happy for him. Happy for him.
You do realize it's not just the
like
Jays.
The way they were playing that year, if the Pirates would have somehow gone to that World Series, they would have been swept.
What broke my heart is 91 when they lost the Twins.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have won that one. That was one they should have won. Blue Jays deserve it. Congratulations.
But this guy, Jimmy Key, is the first one, if I remember correctly, it was the 60s, was the last time that one player beat the same team on two different teams. Because you have the Blue Jays, obviously, and then in 96, he beat Atlanta with the New York Yankees.
Yeah, that hurt too. That hurt.
Yeah.
Yankees and Rays are bitter rivals, but
hey, that's all right. I've never seen the Pirates in a World Series. Let that one marinate. The last World Series they won was 3 years before I was born.
Oh wow! But they had all those good teams in the 70s, though. I mean, they had the.
Oh my God! Yeah, I mean, and going back even to the 60s up until the 70s, and then Stargell coming in the late 70s. Like, yeah, they were stacked for a good 2 decades, and then They had 2 decades of never going above 500.
The Blue Jays series was, man, congratulations to them. They deserved. Look, was that the year that the Braves beat the Pirates?
That was the 92 NLCS.
Yeah.
We really thought we won the World Series when sorry, Zach, but when Francisco Cabrera came around there.
Oh, you know what? No, I this is the one thing I will say. I love him to death, but he always will make my eye twitch. Sid Bream.
Yeah. And he was
Because
a Pirate.
he was the one the year before when he was playing for the Pirates. But yep, Sid Bream is forever tied in Pittsburgh sports lore because he started the 20-year skid.
Let's be honest with you. I didn't think going into that last game, I thought the Pirates had it won. I really did. Going that last inning, my friend called me like right in the 9th inning. I'll never forget. My friend, he passed away just a few years ago, and he called me telling me, the Braves are done. They're not going anywhere. And then when they won that, I jumped. I remember jumping off my bed, running down through my house, out in the streets, and I was running around in my neighborhood. I could not believe it. For me, it was so. I was just glad they were in the World Series. Now, 91 was so heartbreaking because we should have won. We should have beat the Twins, man. We should have beat Twins. What was it? We went into like extra innings in Game 7. We should have won that. Oh, that just hurt. Yeah. I can remember hearing glass break in my neighborhood because back then, that year, people in Atlanta were so excited about the Braves. It was worse than first. They had all these horrible years in the 80s. And then to finally have a winning season. I mean, you got not in the 80s. We were horrible in the 70s and all these years. And finally, year in the World Series was just people were so. It was the year Atlanta would have exploded that year if they won in 91. But hey, we got one World Series in 95 and then 2021. So I'll take it. At least they're better than my Falcons and my Hawks that can't win any championship. So I'll take 2 in my lifetime.
So I have to go back to the 92 World Series. Because this is something that I've thought about since it happened. For the winning out, why did Otis Nixon bunt?
Well, Otis Nixon has a bad drug problem. At that time, I think, be honest with you, he really did. He really struggled with drugs. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, he gave and he bunted it right to Mike Timlin.
John, It was 1992. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, Otis Nixon lives not far from me now. Like, he lives in this town called Ball Ground, Georgia, which is not far from me now. But, yeah, he's got himself cleaned up. He's doing good things now. But back then, he did have some trouble.
I mean, I'm not at all bashing Otis Nixon because I've been an Otis Nixon fan since he played for the Expos. The thing is, I think because he played for the Expos, he wanted a Canadian team to win the World Series.
He was a great player, boy. He could really jump over that outfield, make some great catches.
No,
he got himself in a lot of trouble later on
when the Expos came through.
Yeah, the problem with the Expos, and that you can look at NHL teams all in all, but the Expos was the NBL's farm team.
Yeah, so basically now the Pirates are them.
Yeah, but you got Randy Johnson. You have Carter played most of his career in Montreal, but you have Carter who went on to better things, like Nixon,
Martinez, Pedro Martinez.
Yep.
Pedro was there.
His cars the other day. Got that.
Larry Walker.
Yeah. Pete Rose even played for the Expos that one season. Remember?
Yep. I do.
Gary Carter, Tim Rock Reigns, Andre Dawson. I mean,
that's all right. The Pirates gave up Garrett Cole, Tim Wakefield, and in about a year or so, Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
2027, Paul Skeens will not be wearing a Pirates uniform. I guarantee you that.
Does he? How long? And that's how long his contract is, for like a year or two.
But the thing is, I think we've all found out contracts don't matter. Like they're gonna if a team with a big payroll, and that's why I'm thinking he's going to end up either with the Yankees or in one of the 2 LA teams because they're really the only ones with the payroll
To do it, yeah.
They'll just be like, look, we're gonna buy out the rest of his contract. Here's a couple of farm players. See you later, and then they will have themselves a bright and shiny new pitcher.
Okay, I just got a off the riff question for you, Zach.
Yeah.
How many Pittsburgh players have they just gotten rid of that are Hall of Famers? I'm not saying in lifetime, maybe past 40 years.
The one notable one I can think of for Hall of Famer is Tim
Titus.
Wakefield. Hey,
Mhm.
Titus. Yeah, it's Tim Wakefield.
You have Jose Batista.
Yeah. Who else? Aramis Ramirez. They kind of bailed a little early on. There was a couple guys that were pretty decent, but yeah, the one Hall of Famer that sticks out right now is when they let Tim Wakefield rest in peace. God, that hurt.
Well, at least your team didn't give away Brett Favre to the Green Bay Packers.
That's also a thing. Jerry Glanville.
These guys did.
Jerry Glanville had some moments, and that was certainly one of them, but not for the way he wanted.
I'm going to see if I can do this because I would like to show off some autographs, actually. My monthly autographs. But I want to keep you guys on. You got Brian Scrudland.
Sweet.
He was on my 94 Flames, my third favorite Flames team of all time. You have Chris Carpenter.
He's from Atlanta, I think.
Nice.
Say that on the back of his card.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, it did come back from Atlanta. Jeff Kutno is for the set. I'm starting to do this set now that I've got a whole bunch of it. You have Derek May. Gotta love you, rated rookies.
I love
Oh,
Ray
yeah.
Rookie. That's sweet.
Those were the 4 words we love to see: either rated rookie or Diamond King.
Mhm.
Correct. Craig Simpson.
Oh, he was a
Great
good
one.
one.
Yeah.
This is for my pro set, obviously. And then US.
Now, is he a
Cool.
coach or announcer now? What did he go on to do
He-
after his?
I want to say he's a coach.
I think
But
he's
I'm
coaching
not sure.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Ray Whitney. Probably one of the most underrated San Jose Shark player.
Oh, he is actually here. He's one of the Leafs broadcasters.
Leafs, yeah. I knew he was broadcasting, I just couldn't remember.
Yeah, Leafs.
Okay, so I had an 11 of 11 Bill Ranford. This almost breaks that record. So let's count with me. We have 1 Kelly Miller, 2 Kelly Miller, 3 Kelly Miller, 4 Kelly Miller, and yes, this is all in one. 5,
Wow.
6, 7, 8, 9, and finally a perfect 10 for 10 for
Wow.
Kelly Miller.
We call that the Komanichi.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's awesome. All those were
Now,
free.
the only reason why I send like 10, 11 is because I honestly cannot choose which one to send. So I just send a letter saying, I can't choose. So can you choose? And whatever you don't sign, just keep. And so you have these ones are all for my pro sets. And that's Darren Shannon. Now, this one, I have 2 of these ones, but this one, 6G actually won on a Brandon Jensen live. So that one is Brendan as 6Gs, and then you have its partner, and then we were talking about Diamond Kings, Kurt Stillwell,
Nice.
and last but not least, my favorite. My favorite football player ever, and that's a Rocket.
Yeah, the Rocket.
Now, this is officially I sent one thing and I got 4 things back. So
Oh,
I
wow.
did not send that. I did not send that. By
That's
the
a
way,
great
this
card,
one's
though.
up for trades. This one will be up for trades. I did not send this one. What I sent was this.
Nice.
Awesome.
So, yeah. So,
He has a beautiful signature.
I just love how he just signs
Big
Rocket.
baller. That
There's
Rocket.
just
Yeah,
something
just
about
Rocket.
it.
It's like that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to call you ex-NHL players because that's what's in the background. Do you want to show anything off?
Me? Yeah. I got which one? You want me to show?
Georgia Zach.
Yeah. The
Okay.
one with the Atlanta Flames and Atlanta.
Southern
I got-
Zach.
I put the Flames up there for you, John, because I know how much you love
Thank
the Calgary
you.
Flames, you know. Yeah, Eric, I brought a couple cards here with me. I'm gonna show off some. You know, y'all mostly you don't see me do TTMs because I used to when I started my channel, I did a lot of TTMs, and I wanted to show a couple of them tonight. We were talking about this guy earlier today. I absolutely love this guy, Richard Petty, and when there's another one. I couldn't find the other one, but I love how he's signed in gold, man. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite TTMs all the time. I mean, the king of NASCAR. I've been to a couple NASCAR races. I love NASCAR, and I mean, he's just like the GOAT. And how long is he going to be alive? Much longer, you know. That's why I wanted to get him before he died.
I don't know. I think he's like an Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah,
I think he's going to
No, he's
last
more like
forever.
Keith Richards. Ain't nothing gonna touch.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna touch the king.
the Chief, Robert Parrish. I saw him play in Omni.
Yeah.
And Larry Bird take on Dominique Wilkins back in the '80s, and great players all the time right there. I love the Chief, Robert Parrish, and awesome Bill from Dawsonville, baby. This guy, I live about the town next to me is Dawsonville, Georgia, the home of Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott. And I absolutely love that McDonald's car back when I was a kid. And awesome Bill from Dawsonville, baby. And in fact, last weekend, I was going up to Cleveland, Georgia, the home of Cabbage Patch Kids. And I drove through Dawsonville, Georgia, and they had the Dawsonville Pool Hall. And every time Chase or Bill won a race, they set out an alarm because that's the hometown of Chase and Bill Elliott. And they have a big old NASCAR Bill Elliott car there in town when you drive through there. And when Chase won the championship a couple years ago, they had like a big parade through town. So that's pretty awesome. I love Bill Elliott. And Bob Weiss, former Atlanta Hawks coach. You can tell I got a lot of Atlanta things. And love my Georgia Bulldogs and Eric Zier right here. Somebody sent me this one, though. I can't remember. Zach, did you send me this one? I can't remember who sent me this one. I think somebody sent me this.
Can't remember. One me.
No, it was one of my
But
favorites.
weirdly, yeah, he does TTM, and I got him back. It's like, oh, I remember Eric Zaire.
Former Tennessee. He was doing play-by-play for Georgia until last year. And he's Schuler, former Tennessee quarterback right here, right there with the TTM right there for the Redskins. Well, now they're Washington, what are they called now? The Commanders?
Guardians. No.
And then the Cleveland Browns, Ozzie Newsome, man. I love that auto. That was one of my favorite TTMs.
Oh, Hall of
Nice
Famer
spot
right
to
there.
put it.
Yeah, I love that. And then I had to just show this, not a TTM, but shout out to Zach. That's a Pittsburgh Pirate right here. I pulled out of a hanger box.
Let's go.
Right here, shout out to Zach.
And the best part is it's 87. And I love the 87.
Oh, I love those like retro ones.
The 87 wood grain is one of the best sets.
I got to show you some stuff. This is non-TTM, but I found this right here. This is a Marvel Annual Pack 2018-19. I found this yesterday at the Dollar General. Shout out to Zach the Frugal. I found this in a bin there of clearance items. I took it up the front, and the lady sold it to me for 50 cents. I thought that was pretty awesome.
How much?
50 cents.
50 cents?
50 cents. That's a 2018-19 Marvel
Yeah,
Animal pack.
that's what I'm saying. 2018, that easily
Yeah,
should be a $7-8 pack, if not
right.
more.
Yeah, I've looked sales on eBay. It's about $10.
$5 max, like
Yeah.
minimum.
So I was pretty pumped about getting that. I mean, I got a bunch of penny items too. Like I got some conditioner for the girls and a bunch of other stuff for a penny. But I was pretty pumped to get this. This is the most expensive thing I paid for.
Yeah, that's 50
Okay.
bottles of conditioner you're holding right there.
I have to say this, Zach.
Yeah.
I will pay $50 for you to come up here and do a couple months worth of shopping for me.
All
Because
right.
I think I would save probably $2,000.
I'll do that for you, but you got to take me to Tim Hortons and buy me some of those hockey cards.
No problem.
Yeah,
Because that's all I want. I'm going to go to Canada one day. Oh,
yeah,
by the
because
way,
we ain't
here's
getting them here
another
in the
thing to you.
States.
We don't have the Tim. We're getting Tim Hortons here in Atlanta, but they don't have the cards. These are some of those gardening cards I was telling you about. These tobacco gardening cards.
Oh,
that,
look at those.
that Kevin sent me. I don't know if y'all can see this through the glare, but these are pretty cool
Oh,
cards.
those
These are some tobacco cards.
Oh, those are beautiful.
These are really.
What
really,
year are those? Do you say?
I think
what
it's
year?
the 1934 or 5. He said. Let me show you a couple. There's a bunch of them. Like, there's not just one of them. There's a whole sheet of these.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get a better view of them right there.
Let's see.
There's some of them right there. But see how they're gardening?
While you're showing this off, I do have a couple questions about your gardening.
Oh, Zach, I found exactly what set that is.
What's that?
Oh,
It is 1930 Garden Hints from Will's Tobacco Cards.
Yep. There's the back of it. It says that right there. Will's.
Yep.
You can see it.
Oh, that
Right
just
there.
says 1930s. Okay. No, 1938. 1938.
30. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That's probably one of the oldest cards I have, other than the one Sensei Domino has sent me. And that's pretty awesome. Huge shout out to Kevin. Really awesome. And then I got to show you something really cool. I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about tonight, but I got this out this week. Shout out to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Hello Kitty. They had these at McDonald's Happy Meals this week.
oh no way.
So cool. It's
Oh
a
my
crossover
goodness.
between Hello Kitty and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I thought this was totally cool. I mean, there's
I may
there's
have
a
to go to
couple of them
McDonald's.
we've gotten out of Happy Meals. And so this is a Hello Kitty Michelangelo right here. So shout out to
That's
Teenage
funny.
Oh, got one more thing.
Yeah,
Wanna take
no
2 more
worries.
on? Okay, so I brought out my old binder right here. Now, this is the very first baseball card binder I had as a kid. Now, you understand, this was a photo album. This is my look, there's a pirate on the back right there. This shows how old this was. There's Expo right there. Shout out.
Mhm.
But this is the very first baseball card binder I had as a kid. Took a photo album and turned it into putting baseball cards in here. But on the very first page of this album, I have some TTMs that I got back. You know, I love doing Braves TTMs, and here's some of my favorites. This is Zane Smith right here. In fact, this is I got this one at Atlanta Baseball Cards and Comics. That wasn't a TTM. I went and met him at a baseball card store in Atlanta when I was a kid. Bruce Benedict, Paul Ossenbacher, a lot of these guys, Albert Hall, Joe Johnson. There's an Expo right here. Dave Palmer. He played for the Braves.
Yep.
But,
I remember Palmer.
and then on the here's another one. Here's a couple more. Some of these guys aren't Braves. I've got John Concact. Oh, Kevin Butler. I've seen you get Kevin Butler before, John. One of my favorites.
Mhm.
You had him post. You posted him the other day on one of your Facebook.
Yeah.
Vance Law, really great one right there. Glenn Hubbard. Oh, I love Glenn Hubbard. You ever seen the Glenn Hubbard car with him and a snake in it in '84 Fleer? I think it was.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that card.
Gene
I
Garber.
have a love-hate relationship with those blue uniforms. I don't know if it's because I grew up, like I was a fan of the Braves in the 90s with it being red. I like the blue,
Mhm.
but yet I don't like the blue. I don't know what to say about it.
I know. I feel the same way with you, John, because I don't like them because they used to always lose on them. But yeah, I understand. Here's some other ones. Here's some Falcons. That's Mike Ken. He's in the Falcons Hall of Fame. One of my favorite TTMs, other than Bartkowski, is William Andrews right here. I don't know if you can see that right there. I love William Andrews. He's one of my favorite running backs, kid. Got what's his name? Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry right there. That was a great free
Oh,
team.
Guidry, nice.
Larry Boa. Shout out to the Philadelphia Phillies fans. Charlie Huff. That was a good one I got.
Oh, Charlie Huff is the man.
He was awesome guy. And then I got another Kevin Butler right here on the 80. I love Kevin. Kevin Butler came from Stone Mountain, Georgia, which was the town I grew up in, and everybody talked about this amazing kicker. And then he went on to kick for Georgia, and then he played on that Bears team with Fridge and Jimmy. And I just he's one of my favorites. He's announcing now. He does a post game show for the Georgia Bulldogs. I mean, he was just like he was a legend growing up as a kid. So
okay, answer me this: is Butler in the Hall?
I don't know if he's in the Georgia Sports Hall of Fame and the Georgia Bulldogs Hall of Fame. I don't know about NFL.
He's not in the NFL, but he is in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's definitely
that's what I thought.
He was on that Georgia Bulldog team for the. Oh, here you go. Here's a bust guy right here. I bought this set when I was a kid, thinking this guy was going to go to the moon. This is your 1986 Greg Jeffries Jackson Mets team set.
Yeah,
biggest bust in baseball of all time.
Yeah, he did not go anywhere where they thought he would.
No,
he's a Yashin of baseball.
Yeah, but that I really wish I could show you this whole thing, but you can't really see it from the camera. But I used to collect, I'm a collector of individual players back in the day. And so I would take my individual players and I would sort them in this binder. And then, I'm a collector. I love getting cards that got good value to them. But the start of this hobby for me was being a collector. And I still am a collector today. I mean, I love to get the monster autos and all that. But where it really all started for me is as a kid collecting. Now, I'm a homer, but I also love the other players. Look, I love the Pirate players, the Barry Bonds, the Bobby Vanillas, the players like that as a kid. And I was a collector of all kinds of different teams. But, I'm a homer for my teams. I'm a Georgia Bulldogs and Atlanta teams. But I love other teams as well. I'm just not
Okay, you said a name, Barry Bonds. I have to ask, pre or post steroids?
Well,
Which one was better?
Most of my collection was pre-steroid stuff. I didn't really.
Yeah, probably when he was playing for the Pirates.
Pirates, yeah. I have like a lot of his stuff from then. I kind of was in college some of the time. I was in college and getting out of college and working my first job during some of the steroid time. So I didn't really collect much of his stuff then. But yeah, I was a big. I collected him. Back then, back.
Oh.
No, I was just saying that because Barry Bonds is the only player I can think of off the top of my head that actually is two different players.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have he stole bases, he hit posts, he just hit home runs.
Yeah, when he was playing for the Pirates, he was an incredible base runner.
Yeah.
And like the most home runs he would hit in a year would be maybe 23.
Yeah.
But on the bases, that man was a terror.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You have to, in my mind, you have to separate the pre and the post for Bonds.
Yeah. Well, I agree.
So,
no matter how you slice it, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
You know what? I know you've said it. I know a million people have said it. I don't care what other people say. The steroid era saved baseball.
Well, exactly, because it was that home run chase. That made baseball exciting. Like, baseball all of a sudden became front and center because of the home run chase. So, regardless of – and also, let us not forget that back in the 90s, steroids really weren't illegal.
No, they weren't. No.
And they didn't really know much about them. It was just back then everybody looked at them as like an athletic supplement.
Exactly. You got to think about it. Years ago, I watched a documentary on this. I don't know how accurate it is, but people in like the 60s, 50s were taking steroids, but they weren't called steroids.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. They just had a different name.
Yeah, they weren't enhancers. They were just things that you took. They were just vitamins.
At
Back
that point,
then.
yeah. And then they
So,
realized what they
Let's
could
just
be.
say if Mickey Mantle took those vitamins, if Babe Ruth or whoever you want to say took those vitamins, are they out of the Hall of Fame?
Well, and also the one thing I've always said is just because you take steroids, that doesn't make you hit the ball better. You still have to hit the ball.
Sorry,
You
guys.
have a quarter of a second to react.
Hey, he's back.
Sorry, I accidentally pushed the wrong button. I apologize.
No
That's all right.
worries.
We're
No worries.
probably
We are
winding down
slowly back
because the
here.
draft starts in 5. The draft starts in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Here, there you go. I put a Canadian flag back here.
There we go.
Here's some great Canadians right here on the back.
There we
the
go.
last thing
So-
I did was-
I have to say, and don't get me wrong, I am enjoying every second of this. But this is, I think, maybe 10 minutes away from being the longest TTM crew.
Sorry, John. I thought that was
No. Like I said, I am enjoying every second of this. But I think I'm going to have to cut it off. But please keep in mind that I will have you back. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can
I'll
have
have you on my
another
channel, too.
chat, and it'll be a day that I can put away. Well, let's see. We're at a minute 51, so I'll put 6 hours. No,
Yeah.
but no, I'm definitely wanting you back on, and I think Zach will agree with that. We finally get Zach
100%.
squared together.
100%. 100% we need
Yeah,
Zach
we
squared
finally
away.
get Zach together, Zach squared together. Now, I have to say before we go, the first memory, because I do have a crazy memory, I do 100% remember way back doing a contest for you. Your 1,000 subscriber.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago for you. Long time ago for you.
I
Thank you,
do remember that one. And ever since that one, I've been saying Zach Sports Collectibles is going to be something big. And you didn't just prove me right, but you went beyond that. So congratulations on Zach Sports Collectibles. Congratulations on your like being partners with your Frugal. I'm going to have your channels linked in the descriptions as soon as I remember to do it. But you, like, this is joking around or joking aside. I've had Lou Walks TV on.
Yeah,
We've had Adam's Card Closet on.
the goat.
We've
the
had
card
Common Collectors on.
name.
But Zach, numbers, if numbers mean anything, you are the largest subscriber count that we've had on the channel. And every subscriber you deserve, and you deserve much more. I do appreciate it, but I do have to end it off. So check out Zach. Check out Zach. And if
Check
you
out all
want,
Zach.
check out me.
That's good.
I'm here. So I hope
Go
you
find
enjoyed.
yourself a random Zach on
share,
YouTube and
subscribe.
subscribe to him.
Until next time, keep on collecting. Bye.
See ya. Thank you.